it's Kristin and I have some June favorites for you. Welcome to the month of July. Can you believe the year is half gone? I cannot. So anyway, I have quite a few things here to talk with you guys about, but so therefore I'm going to just go ahead and get right into it. I do have two fails. I have two fails for you. The first fail is this kit that I bought from QVC. It's the Mally Shimmer Shape and Go kit. And this had three kind of chubby little sticks. One was a highlight, one is supposed to be a contour, and one is a blush. And let me just swatch them for you. So there they are swatched, and you can see that they seem to have really good colored, but that was probably 4 swipes of that. And then they don't blend really well. Like, this is me doing a lot of work to get that to blend out. So, you know, when I watched and that, by the way, when I blend out the contour, do you see how that almost blends away? I like the highlight the best out of all of them. So that's blended. But the concept is a nice concept, but it just doesn't work, I don't find. It doesn't blend out really well, and I did it, you know, normally you guys know I use a powder foundation over my regular foundation. I tried it without that, you know, just over the foundation itself, and it just didn't blend well for me. So that's going back, and I wanted to just touch on it instead of just sending it back because so many of you guys were curious about that product. So unfortunately that was a fail for me. The other fail, and I've gone back and forth about doing a full review on this video, on this foundation, but I'm just going to do this here. This is the Covergirl and Olay Facelift Effect Firming Makeup. I have the color Light. The color was a good match for me. That's what it looks like. It's kind of a whipped consistency. And you guys know that I like CoverGirl foundation. I like the 3-in-1 foundation. So it's not like I dislike CoverGirl, and they make one of my Holy Grail mascaras. So this product just, I'm trying to think of how I can actually, so if you have dry skin, in the winter is super dry and the summer is just kind of dry, this just sucked the life out of my skin. I don't know if, I know other people have loved this product. I don't love it at all. And I did buy this at Walgreens, so I should be able to return it if I want to. I don't think that I'm going to. I have another friend that has oilier skin that I'm going to see if she wants to try this. But I just feel like it was difficult to get it to blend really well into my skin, even though my skin is super moisturized just before I put this on. It was a full-on fail for me. I didn't like it at all in the slightest. So that's that. I'm not going to do more of a review on it than that. Okay, so let's get on to more positive things. I've done a full review on this, and I don't think I included it in last month's favorite. I'm sorry if I did, but I like it so much, I'm bringing it to you again. And this is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Primer. This is great. I think that this is what everybody has been saying, how my skin seems to have such like a healthy glow or whatever to it. When I put a picture on Instagram or whatever, I think this is part of it. I really do. I feel like it's almost gone. It feels practically empty. I've been using this every single day. It's great. It has an SPF of 15 in it, which is a good start, right? And it does, you know, in the review video that I did on it, you can see that even if you just put this on and nothing else, it really does kind of even out your skin tone. This is a great product. I will link that video below if you want to see a more in-depth review, but I'm really, really happy with it. So I don't want to talk about the foundation that I've been using because you can't get it anymore. It's just on my Use It Up project. But I am going to talk about this powder. This is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination in Light. This is the perfect color for me. So it looks like that. And this is, I just want to show you guys how much coverage there can be in this if you want. I'm not sure if you were able to see that or not. I don't really know. But I love this. This also gives my skin such a nice glow. And the brush that came with another product I'm going to talk about in a minute, this is the IT Cosmetics, I think it's the Luxe powder brush. This thing is huge. I mean, you guys know how big my head is. But I put on my foundation, I go into this with this brush, and I literally just kind of, you know, pat it all over my skin. It's great. The combination, and I will just, in case you have this in your collection, the combination of this primer with this Chanel Pro Lumiere and this powder has just been perfection for me. I don't know of a dupe for that Chanel foundation. I used to not like it because I couldn't get it to last very long, but this combination of products lasts all day for me. Now it's just really started getting humid in the past probably 2.5 weeks in Wisconsin. You can tell by the fact that my hair is always curly in videos because there's no point in trying to straighten it. But this stays all day. At the end of the day, it still looks good. It's not starting to break down. I really like the combination of those products. This is a great. I have the other powder, which I like. I did not like the Celebration foundation on its own, just like over a primer. I liked it when I was using it with a fluffier brush to kind of set my other foundation. But this one is hands down for dry skin, much, much better. I'm pondering doing an IT Cosmetics overview again of the products that I've purchased from them. I'm pondering that. Let me know. Okay, the next product is one that you had to know was coming, and that is the IT Cosmetics Live, Laugh, Love Face Vitality Disc. I love this product. I've done a whole review on this one as well. I just felt like it bared repeating as I flip it over. Bronzer, blush, highlight. This blush is a gorgeous color. The products blend really well into the skin. The bronzer, if you are too heavy-handed with whatever you're applying it with, can be too dark, but it blends out very easily. And this brush comes with this. I don't use if you get it on QVC, this brush comes with it, and I'll link both, just the disc by itself below as well as the disc with the brush below, like I did in that video. But I don't use this with that, but this is a great brush to have. I'm just saying. So those are the shades. I know I've gone on and on enough about this, but I just think that that's one swipe of each of those. Just great. Great, great product. Love it. Love it, love it. Okay. This is so not really in order, but that's okay. So I know that there are a couple of people that don't like this, and then there are people that talk about this product to no end. For me, I really like this product, and that is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This month, I have been using it in conjunction with the brush, which I'll talk about in a second. And I just feel like it does not, for me, it doesn't sink into my lines. It doesn't dry anything out, which is amazing for a long wear product. And it does stay all day long. So the brush that I've been using it with is the Sigma Tapered Kabuki F86. So it looks like this. Mine is wet right now because I just washed it. And I was a little bit skeptical because you guys know lots of people are Sigma affiliates, and during the month of June, for every sale of this brush, you made a little bit more money or something. I really don't pay attention to those sort of things. But anyway, so many people were talking about it because of that, I think, that I was like, you know what, I'm just going to try it. What the heck? Because it's so huge. I was like, how is that going to work? It really does work really well. So I know there are dupes out there for this brush, so you don't have to get the Sigma one, whatever sort of brush, you know, you can find. I know there's ones on eBay and that sort of thing, but the point is that it's tapered and that it really does blend out. I've been, you know, normally I just kind of go right up here, and I really have been using this concealer and bringing it down a little bit more and up, and I don't know. I really feel like it's making a difference. This also works really well on blemishes. This is NW20, and that one is pretty close to my skin tone. So I do have a brighter one in this that sometimes I will add, but mostly I just use that one. I use it on my blemishes, and I also use it here. So again, I'm not trying to be all Kardashian highlighted up. I'm really just trying to give a nice coverage and just a little bit more of a flawless look to my face. This combination for me works really, really well. Okay, so another blush that I want to talk about is the Chanel blush in Emotion. I bought this when it first came out. I want to say it was still winter, at least in Wisconsin it was still winter. And I hadn't worn it much, but I've started wearing it now that I feel like it's a color, I feel like it's a good color probably for all time. But for me, I really enjoy it in the summer. And let's just put it down here. So it's a little more rosy than the Face Vitality Disc. But again, I find Chanel's products to be a tad hit or miss. Their blushes are usually spot on, and this is just a really pretty blush that I have enjoyed wearing. Sorry, I keep touching my bangs. Good. Okay, one other face product, and last time I checked, this was still available here and there at Nordstrom and Macy's, like online. And so this is the Maleficent Beauty Powder in Natural. I'm hoping that there are other, I'm hoping that there are other beauty powders that are similar to this from MAC. But this one you can see has a little, hopefully you can see it has a little pink hue to it. And I find this awesome for under my eyes. And I got this idea from Michelle from Makeup by MLC. She just showed this, I don't know if it was in her favorites or what it was, but she used it under eye. So I grabbed a brush and I've been using it that way ever since, and I really like it. The brush that I've been applying that under my eyes with is the sheer powder brush from Bobbi Brown. This is just like super fluffy. You can see there's hardly anything to it, and it's just perfect. I do it after I've done my eye look and everything. So I take some of that and I go underneath my eyes over my concealer, and so it helps to set, concealer helps to brighten and helps to wipe anything that may have fallen below. Whew, I feel like I'm talking like a crazy person today. Okay, I have a single eyeshadow that I want to talk about, and this was sent to me by Karen from Miss Ginger's channel. I'll link her below. So I don't know if these are coming to the United States or what. She is in, I believe, Australia. And this is by L'Oreal. And it's the L'Oreal L'Ombre Pure in Quartz Fume. Fume? It might be Fume. So it's that kind of, you know those Sephora Prisma shadows? That kind of feel to it. Look at that. Oh, good gravy. If these aren't coming to the States, I'm going to be really sad because that is great. This is an amazing formula. It's great color. It stays put. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, I won't spend a ton of time on these. For the rest of my eyeshadow and blush favorites are all out of here. This is the Camp Cosmetics. I just love this brand. I did a full review on these. And I swatched all of these colors, and I swatched all of those colors along with some lip products. Just really, really in love with this brand. My favorite of the blushes for blush is this one in Disco Days, which is a matte. And then also have really been enjoying this month. I've been, oh, it's like the angels have opened, and Camp Cosmetics, whoa, the sun behind me. This is Monogamy. I've been enjoying that for contour as well as for crease color, you know, transition color on my eye looks. And then I don't know how I can pick favorites in this. I think this is definitely one of them. I'm wearing this on my eyes, and this is the one as I drop it in Gypsy. I'll swatch the ones I pull out for you. Hands down, I said in that video, my favorite matte brown for this month and probably for all time is Conviction. And then this one, and I've used actually all of these today. This one is in Decline. That's Decline. I know, you guys are so over me talking about these, but they're worth it. So those are those three. Running out of room, should have wiped my hands. So there are those three right there. So that's what I have on my eyes today, by the way. And for blush today, I'm wearing Disco Date. No, that's a lie. For blush today, I was wearing the It Cosmetics on my face. So I will link, or I will leave below the phone number and the email. You can only order, in case you didn't catch that video, you can only order Camp Cosmetics currently via email or calling the store, but they are happy to help you. I've heard from a lot of people that they have enjoyed working with Michael and his staff. And they are working on a website. They do not have one currently, but that's that. Okay, really quickly I'm going to talk about a lip combo that I have been enjoying, and that is the Essence Stay Matte Lip Cream, and this is the one in Smooth Berry, which I will put right here for you. I was wearing this in a video recently. And then over the top of that, one of two things, either Revlon's Pink Pop, and I have been also enjoying Pink Pop just on its own. It's a great, there's a good amount of pigmentation in this to give you just a quick throw it on, which is a lot of what I do in the summer. I don't wear quite as much lip products in the summer with the sunlight. And then the other one that I like to do to make it a tad more pink is this Elixir in Hibiscus Haven. So those are the three right there. And you can see how that's the lip cream or lip creme, whichever you want. And you put one of those over the top of it, it just changes it a little bit. You can see that this is a little more blue base, that's a little more warm. I really have liked those, you know, combos together. Not what I'm wearing today for some reason, but last but certainly not least in the makeup, and then I have some randoms, is this Jordana liner in Espresso Last. For some reason, I have not been wearing much black at all. I've really only been wearing brown, and this was on my list to use it up, but I just love this. It's a great product. So it's the 24-hour made to last, I believe. It's so teeny, I don't even know anymore. And it's in the one Espresso Last. It's awesome on my upper waterline as well as my top lash line. Just really, really, really enjoy it. I have just one skincare thing to talk about this month, and that is the Cleansing Spa Water from Covergirl, I believe is how you say that. And this was a gift to me from my friend Amber when she was a subscriber, is now a friend, that I met when I went to Pittsburgh and did that meetup at the Ross Park Mall. She brought this to me. This is, to the best of my knowledge, a dupe for the Bioderma. And I'm pretty sure that's why she brought it to me. So it does say that it quickly and gently removes makeup, leaving nutrients to replenish and rejuvenate the skin, removes waterproof makeup, skin impurities. So this sort of product in the Bioderma, I only use to remove my eye makeup. That's just what I like to use it for. And it totally works. Like a charm. You were right, Amber. It's awesome. I love it. So I just want to give that a quick mention as well. Okay, so I've had these sitting in here this whole time, so I better get on to talking about this and go stick it back in the freezer. Here's a random for you. These are mango chunks. I didn't know you could buy frozen mango in chunks. And I actually don't know if, I'm assuming you could buy something like this at Walmart or whatever. I got these at Aldi. They were on a special buy, which means they don't have them all the time, but it was $3.98, I believe, for this big 2-pound bag. I've already gone through one of them. That's from my freezer. Not sure why I brought it. I felt like I had to prove to you. But I really have enjoyed putting those in like my protein shakes, or at night when I want to eat something sweet and I'm trying not to, then I'll put some of those just in a bowl and kind of eat them frozen. You know, like some people eat frozen blueberries. I will eat those frozen, and I really have enjoyed them. I like it a lot, so I thought I would just kind of, I thought I would give it a mention. And the last thing that I want to talk about, for those of you that watch my vlog channel, you will remember when I got these and whatnot, but these are pajama pants. And I got them at Nordstrom, and sometimes they have different like colors on sales. I don't know. Generally, I think they're about $35. But they are by the brand Make and Model. And they're called the Vintage Sleepy Time Pant, I believe. I will list it below for you. I have two of them. I have two pairs. So this is the kind of gray and white pair, and then I have this one, which is navy blue and white. I love these. They're awesome. They're so comfortable. And what's interesting to me is that they're the perfect kind of material. I wonder if it tells me what material they are. So it's 93% cotton, 7% spandex. But they're really comfortable. They're nice for the summer. I don't feel like they're too warm, at least for Wisconsin. They're not too cold, but I wore them when I went camping in the camper, and I was plenty warm. I love them. I actually just ordered 2 more pair. I'm kind of getting rid of all my other ones and switching over to all these ones. I love them. They're awesome, and I just thought I would share. So anyway, random pajama pant favorites. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions about anything, go ahead and link it below, and I will, or list it below, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. I think that I have talked about everything that's on my face aside from my lip combo today, which I am actually really enjoying. This is the Too Faced Melted in Peony something. Melted Peony. And then over the top of that, I have the Camp Cosmetics Lip Lava in Sex Drive, which looks like this. And I think everything else I've talked about. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're having a great start to July, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye!